Welcome back to another video here at Frederica Nation. We are going to make lip gloss, simple ingredients, and what you're going to need is the lip gloss base. And I'm just using a wooden spoon or stick or whatever you want to call it. You're going to need gloves. Of course, you're going to need your mica powder, and you're going to need this syringe with the pipette on the end. And of course, you're going to need coconut oil. And I also got some flavor that I'm going to add to my gloss. But right now, I'm making a lip gloss called Royalty Queens for my cosmetics. So what I'm going to do first is put my gloves on, of course, because you want to do that. And then y'all stay tuned as y'all see me add these ingredients. So now what you're about to see me do is put the lip gloss base on the plate, but of course I will use a bowl, but this is the only thing I had as a, as far as a paper plate or a paper product, because you don't want to use your original bowls to do this. So you just squeeze all of it in, or the amount that you want to use, into your bowl or onto your plate. Like I said, I'm using a plate, but it all works the same. And I got me a stick, a wooden stick that I'm going to mix it with, because I ran out of plastic spoons. So but I'm trying to get all the gloss, girl. Yes, all the base out of there possible, because that stuff is not cheap. It's $5.95 for a pack like that. Now I got my mica powder, which I'm going to use. Is 24 karat gold by TKB Trading, or you can get it online at Amazon. So pour the amount that you want to pour to, make your gloss. But of course, the more you put, the more highly pigmented your gloss will be. But the less you use, the less it will have color. Then you're going to put your coconut oil in it. Because the reason why you want to put the coconut oil in it is because you want to thin that gloss out. That base is kind of thick, so you don't want no very thick lip gloss. I hate sticky lip gloss. I don't know about y'all, but I hate sticky lip gloss. I want it to be just right. So you mix coconut oil in it, and you pretty much eyeball it and use how much you want to use in it. But I like mine to be very perfect, as far as not having all of that thickness and stickiness to it. It has to be just right on my lips. That's just me. So you just want to mix until you get the right consistency that you're looking for. And it's pretty much an eyeball type of thing. Some people like it thick. I mean, you do what's best for you, but I don't like thick lip gloss. I don't like all that. It's just not for me. So yeah, I'm gonna add a little bit more coconut oil because it ain't where I want it to be. Okay, so you just pretty much eyeball it and do it how you want to do it and things like that, and it'll work out just how you want it eventually. But just make sure you blend and stir as much as possible. You want all of the ingredients to incorporate together. You don't want to miss nothing or leave nothing out. You want all of that you pour in to incorporate very well. Okay, so as you see, girl, I am whipping it. My whip game is proper, baby. Listen, I'm getting it together. So for a moment, I'm gonna just be stirring as much as possible, just trying to get it together. And I'm gonna speed this process up, because right now all I'm doing is looking for the consistency that I'm looking for. So I'm gonna speed this process up, and then I'll get back with y'all. Now I'm about to add my peppermint flavor to it, just a little bit. You don't want to go overboard with the flavor, so just add like a drop or two or something like that. But then again, it depends on how much you are making. If you're making more than this amount, I encourage you to use more than 1 or 2 drops. But if you are making the amount that I'm making, like right now, which will fill up about 5 or 6 tubes, smelling good, then you don't need that much flavor to put into your lip gloss, because a little goes a long way, and I know y'all know that. And then I'm picking up the syringe. So what I'm about to do now, because I got it to the consistency that I'm looking for, I'm going to fill it up. You always put your gloss in first, but you see how the gloss is just more cooperating than if it was really, really thick. It's just dropping into the tube exactly how it needs to, and it's just falling down. So you always fill that up first before filling up your tubes, and you just get it down in there real good. It may be messy a little bit. That's why you gotta wear gloves, because if you don't, you're gonna have this stuff everywhere. And you see how silky that is? How that's the look I was looking for. That's the consistency I was looking for. And so I'm gonna fill it up as much as possible, because I got some big tubes that I'm gonna fill up, and also little samples, since I just launched off my cosmetic line. And check it out on Instagram. I will link all of it below. But I'm giving away some free samples, and the kind of gloss that I'm making right now for my cosmetic line is called Royalty Queens. So the name of the cosmetic line is Royalty Queens Cosmetics by Frederica. That's the name of my company. I'll link all of that down below if you wanna. So yeah, I'm just filling this stuff up, and I got most of it in there. So now what I'm going to do is just start filling up the tubes. So you try to stick it down, and let me show y'all a little bit better. And you stick it down in there. Make sure that it goes all the way to the bottom. And I hope y'all can see this. And you just fill it up. But when you fill it up, always leave a little room at the top so you can put the stopper in and the lid. See how I left a little bit of room, and I'm going to pull it out. That's it. You don't want to fill it all the way to the top, because you will not have room to put the stopper in or the tube. I mean the wand. So I'm filling it up, okay? And see, that's another reason why you want the gloss to be kind of smooth and silky, because when you fill it up and it's still sticky and thick, it will not feel and drop like this. I'm gonna be honest with you, I've had experience with this. Now, after you fill all your tubes up, you always want to sanitize your glosses. Put it in some water, soapy water, and clean them. Great till they gotta be great.